So talk to me a little bit about what Dr. Marlon Osborne used as some of the reasons, saying, oh, I learned new information, AKA what? We've known this information. This information has been available since 14 years ago. But what did the good doctor suggest were the reasons to alter his manner of death?
He said that there were no witnesses that saw the fiance breaking in. He was alone. Remember, initially, the police thought that the security guard went up with the fiance, Sam, and then we interviewed the security guard, and the security guard had come forward in the past and said, no, I wasn't there with the fiance. Now you've got the medical examiner acknowledging that. The dispute over whether Sam Goldberg forced the door open, there were reports he forced the door open. The lock on the door was never broken. That never made any sense. Medical examiner now acknowledging that. Evidence the body was moved. Remember, I saw the autopsy photos. She was propped up against the cabinets, 20 stab wounds, and a drip of blood running down the side of her face. Made no sense the blood would go down the side of the face if she was propped up against the cabinet. Medical examiner Osborne now admitting that too. And the stab wound to the back of the neck would have made it so she couldn't keep stabbing herself. Yes, there have been experts who examined the spinal cord and determined there is no way, Ashley, she could stab herself in the vertebrae and then keep stabbing herself after that. It would have made her immobile. It was impossible, and now Dr. Osborne is admitting that too.
And there's word, I'm not sure if it's the same thing as sort of the impossibility of being able to stab yourself after the stab to the vertebrae, but there's this notion that one of the stab wounds, at least, happened after she was dead.
Yes, that's right. And they actually saved part of the vertebrae. That's the crazy part of this whole thing. Despite this whole alleged cover-up, for whatever reason, the medical examiner saved a part of her vertebrae. The family, in this constant fight where they've spent almost $1 million of their own money fighting this, sent that vertebrae to another world-renowned expert who made it very clear that it was pierced and there was no way that Ellen could keep stabbing herself.